Good morning. Well, today I am in the town of Saugerties, New York, which is the hometown of Colonel Roger Donnelly, the first recipient of the Medal of Honor in the Vietnam War. It's also the hometown of Tonight Show's very own Jimmy Fallon. Behind me is the Saugerties American Legion Post, VFW Post, where today I was invited out to take part in an event where Japanese college students are coming to visit the post and visit the town. Now there's a story behind that we'll get into as we enter the post, go into the museum, which my father happens to be a curator of. So let's get inside, let's find out what today's event's all about and see what today brings. Never too far away from Gettysburg, as the Soldiers and Sailors Monument in front of the post here. Very nice. So I'm going to head on inside. I don't believe the students are here yet. So let me get some more info.
I wish Mary would give me a call about that flags. Oh, you're... Yeah, Mary.
So maybe, thank you very much for having us.
You're very welcome. We're glad you're here, and we'll try to make your visit very pleasurable.
皆さん、今日は来ていただきましてありがとうございました。皆さんのご滞在をできるだけ楽しいものにしたいと思います。Let us introduce ourselves.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'll introduce everybody.
Yes. And you are going to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, Bill.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Payne. My name is Bill Payne. Very nice to meet you. And we have a museum upstairs for the veterans of our war. And up there we have Japanese flags and other items, so we're going to have you come and see, okay? And this is our commander, Joe Pisignano.
May I interpret?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. In time. I'll speak up in English.
Okay. I think I can. 私はビル・ペインで、今日は来ていただきましてありがとうございます。で、皆さんの、博物館がありますので、それをご覧いただきますし、そこに日本、日の丸もありますので、ご覧いただきます。はい。Okay. You.
And this is our commander, Joe Pisignano, and he's in charge of our group. The American Legion is a veterans organization. It was founded in France at the end of World War I, 1918. And our post is almost that old. It was founded about 1919, so it's been here a long time.
で、こちらが、コマンダーのジョーさんです。で、アメリカのこのポスト72っていうのは、ベテランズアソシエーション、退役軍人の、組織です。で、フランスでもともと退役軍人の組織が
Ms. Lynn Tynan, and she's a reporter for the newspaper, the Kingston Eagle. And she's going to write a story about your visit here today and about our museum. So if you want to be interviewed by her.
Yes.
で、こちらにいらっしゃるのが、リンさんですけれども、リンさんはキングストン・イーグルという新聞社のレポーターです。ですので、誰かインタビューされたい人、今日はこれを記事にしていただきます。
This lady over here is one of our members of the American Legion. She served in the U.S. Air Force.
Army.
The Army. One of
My
the
husband was Air Force.
Historian. Marine.
And Saugerties Historical Society.
And the
Vice
story is
President.
historical.
Vice President. And your name?
Shirley Cornish.
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
Shirley Cornish.
で、こちらはシャーリーさんで、シャーリーさんは陸軍に、所属していました。
Rob Chappelle is our co-curator of our museum. His son is the cameraman over there. He's also a veteran of the U.S. Army. And he's of the Navy. And we couldn't have a museum without Bob.
Okay, thank you. で、ボブ・シャペルさんで、ネイビー、海軍にお勤めでした。で、息子さんが今こちらで撮影をしてくださっていますけれども、息子さん、今日動画を編集して、多分後で公開する になると思います。
And back there is our past commander, Ray Teeter. He's also the bus driver.
あ
He was in charge, he still is most in charge of our post. He makes it very, very nice for everybody.
で、あっちが
And vice commander now, he's a pretty nice guy. You like him. He was a Navy corpsman. He was a medic to help the Marines. The Marines are part of the Navy, and he kept us alive, like a doctor. Sort of, first aid.
で、あちらがケビンさんで、バイスコマンダーという役職です。で、海軍とあと海兵隊、に所属で、そこで、ファーストエイドなので救急隊として、活躍していました。
Back here we have the commander of the Woodstock post.
Ladies, Woodstock,
ウッド。And your name, please?
Jeff
Jeff,
Mott,
okay.
M-O-T-T.
MOTT、ジェフ・モット。で、ここはソーガティーズですが、隣の町のグッドストック交差点。
I have several pieces I wish for you to look at.
あ、で、ジェフさんで、隣で、その歴史的に非常にいろんなことを研究されています。
Small town, but all related.
And your name?
Mike Karashay.
Mike Karashay.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
He has been to Japan.
でマイクさん、は私の義理の弟でもあるそうですけれども、小さい町だと結構親戚同士
IBM.
があります。IBM。
IBM was Japan.
Thank you.
You want?
Paul Pizer. He served in the submarines in the Navy.
でポールさんは、海軍で、潜水艦、に操縦をされていました。
Young man in green shirt.
Oh, Ken?
Yes, my name's Ken Meyer. I'm just a local guy with an interest in history.
Historical Society, right?
Yes, I am. I'm a member of the Saugerties Historical Preservation Commission. We like to try to do our best to preserve anything that might, have a historical background.
Thanks,
でケンさん、ですけれども、ケンさんは、その地域の歴史研究歴史保存会、のメンバーです。
Where we stand now?
Okay, hi everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi again everybody. My name is Kiyoshi Yamauchi. I teach English at Nimi University. And how many years ago? I helped you return the flags to
2012?
2012.
Yeah.
So 13 years ago, I helped you return the Japanese soldiers' flag to the original owners, brothers and relatives. And thank you very much for having us today.
Thank you. Very well. Yes, very well.
で、皆さんの自己紹介をしてもらいたいんですが、
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Natsuki. I am 20 years old. My major is nursing. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nurse. Nurse, very good.
ナースになってくれてありがとうね。
Hello. My name is Airi. Please call me Airi. I'm 20 years old. I study nursing. Nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Akiha Fujimoto. Please call me Akiha. I study about welfare now in college. So thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
My name is Yuna Fujikoshi. I'm 19 years old. I study welfare. Nice to meet you.
Meet you.
Hello. I'm My name is Mayu, and I studying nursing. I 19 years old. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Hirore Hatta. Please call me Hiro. I'm 19 years old and I'm studying nursing. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Haru. Please call me Haru. I'm studying nursing too, and I'm looking forward to come here and meeting everyone, and I'm looking forward to learn about history and more. So nice to meet you.
My name is Mio and Michael. I am a junior at the Department of Welfare. And I'm from Mimi. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Mizuki. Please call me Mizuki. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying welfare. I want to be social worker in Japan. Thank you for being us. Nice to meet you.
My name is Haruka Sakamoto, and please call me Haruka. And my study is child care in Japan.
Thank you.
Lastly, but not leastly.
I'm Akiko. I'm teaching nursing in Mimi University. I'm glad to meet you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Well, they just concluded with the introductions, and they will now be making their way upstairs, which is where the museum is. So, to beat the crowd, I'm going to come up here quick and see if I can gander around and mention a few things before they come up here. Like I said in my introduction, this is the hometown of Colonel Roger Donlin, who was the first recipient of the Medal of Honor in Vietnam. You can see this drawing here. If you recognize the name of the artist, is Joe Sinnott. Not only was Joe Sinnott a Seabee in World War II, but he also, for a number of years, was the inker for Marvel Comics, doing characters such as Thor, the Fantastic Four, and even Spider-Man. Matter of fact, all the Spider-Man comic strips you found in the newspapers throughout your childhood and into your adult years were all done by Joe Sinnott, right here in this town of Saugerties, New York. Not only does this Legion and VFW post have a Medal of Honor recipient and an artist from Marvel Comics, but it also has a Nobel Peace Prize winner as a member. Now, this is a small museum in the upstairs of an old Victorian house, but that does not make it any less impressive. They have a number of artifacts, mostly donated by the residents here in Saugerties, that are very impressive. So we're going to take a look at some of the artifacts maybe point out some more notable, interesting ones. So let's take a gander. It's been a while since I've been up here myself, so this will be interesting.
Here is a wheelchair, which is actually from the period of World War I. We used to loan out wheelchairs from this post. Not anymore, but we did. And that was actually engraved on the back. It says Lemery Hackett Post 72. So I recruited my doctor one time years ago. He was a veteran of the Kosovo campaign of the Army. And of all the things in this museum, he was most interested in the wheelchair. He's a doctor. So he was climbing under and looking at it. And over here we also have a stretcher from World War I from the military. And we got a call from a lady who was a realtor. And she said out on Kings Highway they were going to sell a property. And in the corner, there was a stack of lumber, of course. When they took it out, there was a stretcher there. And she thought it might be German because the family that owned the house were German, but it's American. It's made by the Gold Medal Folding Furniture Company of Racine, Wisconsin. I guess in peacetime they were probably making like deck chairs for the Titanic or something along those lines. And the uniform, of course, here's an original uniform, naturally. And it's got the very first patch in the U.S. Army on it. It's probably worth a lot of money, but I don't know. It's a Wildcat, or Bobcat. And it was the first patch that was ever used in World War I period. And it was all about the Bobcat that these fellows could hear when they were training down south. The Bobcat. They sound like a baby crying in the woods. Yep, so that's an original. And over here we have a painting of the Battle of Belleau Wood with the Marines. And when I was in the Marine Corps down in Camp, down in Paris Island, at our mess hall that was out at the rifle range, we had these paintings on the wall, big murals the guys had painted on the walls. So I kind of liked that one, and I was at a luncheon for the Marine Corps League, of which I'm a life member, and I put a bid in and I got it. So this is a place for it to be. It's a World War I painting, period. Here we have rifles. One is a Kropatschek rifle that the Austrians used. Even by World War I, it was a little old and out of style, but it worked. And here is a what they call a P1917 or Eddystone rifle. We were making rifles for the British, and they were in .303 caliber, and the stock is of the type that an Enfield would have, British Enfield. But of course, when we got into the war, we just started making them in .306 caliber, 30-06. And there's a bayonet that would go up with that Kropatschek rifle up there. And down here is a saber from Impression Cavalry. All these items were brought back by our World War I vets. When we started this museum a while back, a lot of them were still with us. None are anymore. And over here we have the famous German coal scuttle helmet. It's actually camouflage, pretty interesting. People wonder what the big Frankenstein knobs on the side are. Well, they had an idea. They would put a faceplate on there, and that wouldn't be too good for an infantryman. Apparently for the machine gunners, they used it quite a lot. And those are soft covers that were used by the Germans during World War I. And one of them, it's got a death's head skull on it, which means it was a cavalry outfit back then. And there's a German gas mask. The gas masks were very good, ours not so much. Up here we have a picture of a soldier, and the man who brought it in was a guy from Soviet. He goes, "Yeah, it's my grandfather, he was in the German army." I said, "Well, that's an Austrian uniform." He goes, "Well, yeah, he spoke German though." Well, yeah, people in Austria speak German. And, oh, so he checked it. Yeah, he was from Austria. I said, "Yep, that's what that is, all right." So over here we have some German banknotes from World War I, a bayonet, and binoculars, and a lamp, trench lamp. And over there is a item that was used to warm your bed. You filled it up with hot water. It had nothing to do with the military. I guess some doughboy probably confiscated it when he was in occupation of Germany. And you just put it around inside your bed and you kept your bed warm. And there's a canteen. And down here is a mortar round detonator. And you could actually twist it and set the time for it to explode in the air or explode when it hit the ground. Air bursts are very unpleasant. And this is also a German pouch, which has got lots of numbers in it about ranges and stuff. Not really what it's for, but probably something similar to that. A type of adjustable range finder type thing. And over here we have from a sea mine. The top part of a sea mine is that you could open it up and disable it. And that's a discharge paper from the Italian army that my friend's dad got. He was in the Austrian army, actually, fighting against the Italians for the whole war. But then he deserted from the Austrian army, and they caught him, and they were going to execute him. But fortunately for him, his side lost. The Italians came in and occupied. They said, "Well, you locked up." I left the Austrian army. Oh, good. They gave him honorable discharge papers from the Italian army. So the rest of his life, he was a militant pacifist. A militant pacifist. Over here is a picture of my grandfather, Edward Payne, known as Ned. He was born in Ireland, like all my ancestors, but he was a soldier in the British Army for 20 years. A little extra money that way in the reserves. His first war was in 1899, the Boer War in South Africa. And he was in the Royal Horse Artillery. That's their dress uniform. And he stayed in the reserve, make a few extra pounds. And lo and behold, 1914, he got called up and activated along with his two brothers. He was almost 40 years old at the time. People kind of know that the war is sort of a young man's game, but he survived. And his brother Danny and Alfie, they all came back to Dublin alive, amazingly enough. Slightly bent, but alive. So yeah, and over here we have, this was given to us as the second corps, which is an eagle and a lion. It was an English units in World War I, made of mostly English and American units. And then there's the 27th Division, New York National Guard. And the 25th Infantry of the German Army down there's a souvenir. This is a badge for the Royal Flying Corps in World War I. And up here is the Scottish-British out of the 48th Infantry of foot. And
there are several artifacts that are not protected from glass or in a cabinet. This is a private museum. It is open to the public by on most major holidays, veteran holidays, and by appointment. So you can't just come here and come to the museum, but with a phone call or contact me, who I can get in contact with the appropriate people, can get you up here into this museum. And I'd love for people that are watching to maybe come out and visit, and I'd gladly come out and join you in a nice tour of the place. A number of pieces from Lieutenant Warren Kimball of the 120th New York, which was the local unit here in Sardi's that fought during the Civil War. Here we have his uniform. Sorry for the glare. But the 120th New York, my 2 times great uncle, also was with the 120th New York, and pretty much were in every major engagement within the Civil War, up to and including Gettysburg. Part of Sickles that moved up on that second day. So very interesting to actually have pieces, because there's not too much 120th New York stuff that I've been able to personally find. So I am in the hunt for photos or any other artifacts pertaining to that unit. Interesting full-size diorama depicting the Battle of the Bulge. And to pat myself on the back just a little bit, this Jeep and diorama was built, painted, everything by me, and donated to the museum. Took me the course of 2-3 years to build and paint this, down to the details. Even the diorama I put together. Very proud of it. It's a lot of work. Very proud. I'll also note that all the uniforms displayed on mannequins are all actual uniforms donated, mostly, if not all, by the veterans of Saugerties, New York. Here's some more examples of Joe Sinnott's art, which in between time of drawing for Marvel, he did a lot of commission work and volunteer work for local Saugerties businesses and other organizations. And he was a very great man. I met him on several occasions, going back to when I was just a wee child, and he drew me a picture of Wolverine. Great guy, and very sad that he had passed away a number of years ago. Miss you, Joe. On this table in the back of the museum, we find pictures of Joe Sinnott and Colonel Donlin. And, which I don't know if belongs here, but yet, even a picture of me. This would be me and my guys back in Iraq. We even got a picture of me when I was in Afghanistan. Oh, there's my brother. And several other guys that served their country from this small little town off the Hudson River in New York. And that's going to bring me to this corner. At the end of my brief little tour of this small museum, I don't want to give away everything because I want you to come here and check it out. But I'm going to end off here because this is the reason I was invited out today. It is these Japanese prayer flags that were donated back to the families by the members of this post. And because of that event, it started the tradition of the professor that the Legion used to help return the flags and his students, and a visiting of Saugerties as a friendship or a bond, but very interesting. So hopefully we'll be able to talk to somebody later more about this. And these are not the original prayer flags. The original ones were donated back to the family. These are copies. So we're going to take a look at this real quick. And like I said, hopefully get to talk to somebody later who knows a little bit more about the topic. So you do have a bit of a scrapbook here, and you can see the original prayer flags. And there we have Major Bill Payne, who is the main curator of this museum. And basically a small write-up, the story of these flags, how they came into the possession of this post, how and why they were returned. As you can see here, that was the man that we just met downstairs and the brother of the soldier who was the owner of that flag. Here we can see the grave marker of his brother, and he draped the flag over his brother's grave. The returning of these prayer flags garnered a lot of attention in Japan and even at home. So here's a copy of Japanese newspapers talking about the return of the flags. Again, the pictures of the soldier's brother and him placing it over the grave. Here's more newspapers. So with that, let me return back downstairs. I think everyone's down there eating. They're going to make their way up here in a few minutes. So once they're done eating, maybe I'll come back up and film them as they go through the museum and hopefully get some more information from either my father or Major Payne. It's a great name, by the way.
I was gonna print it this morning, but I wasn't happy with it, so, but I'll see if I can't do something better. I'll show it to you anyway. What you gonna
Okay? Yes. And then later they'll meet the other person?
Please, come on up.
Okay. We can go to each other and hang out. Oh, yeah, gotta do the.
I want to see the flags first.
Ah,
絶対今60日があるんだけど、今度70キロ殴ろうかな。
日の丸を2枚持ってたんですね。でも これ今写真が残ってるんですけど、でもその名前が書いてあるんです。小早川さんと金子さん右の方に。でその人にぜひ返したいっていうことになりまして、で、この下の方の金子宗司さんの弟さんが見つかったというか、自分のお兄さんの方だってことが分かって、もう当時90歳ぐらいだったんですけど、でこの何年か後に亡くなられるんですけど、とても喜んで、これがその墓地でこのお兄さんの墓地のところ2年ぐらい経って旗が戻ってきたっていうすごい感動的な話です。それで弟さんはすごい喜んでくださって、で普通仏事って何周期までしかやらないんだけど、もう49年以上経ってたんだけど、それでもみんな親戚で集まって、そういうセレモニーをやりましただそうです。
Bob Chappelle is working on it, so we're working on it. Yeah.
Shall I keep going?
Okay.
These flags up here, see, were taken from Japanese soldiers, New Guinea and the Philippines.
ニューギニアとフィリピンでそれぞれ日本製からこれを獲得しました。
Kaneko-san was the youngest, was the oldest brother of the family.
で金子さんはその長男だ。
He was the last one to be drafted, but he was.
長男だとその徴兵されるのが遅くなるんですね。後取り。
He fell in the Philippines. Up there, they fell in New Guinea.
上の小早川さんはニューギニア。
We have this picture here. He has a badge on his. When he was
をつけた写真がその下にねあります。出兵の時。
when he was 18 years old, he went for a physical, and they would put him in the Japanese army, but not on active duty, because he stayed home. He was the oldest son, and he worked at one of the Beale factory. At the end of the war, they put him on active duty, and then he died in the Philippines.
で18歳の時に、身体検査を受けてで徴兵されたんだけど、長男だと最初は軍事工場とかで働くんですね。だから国内のそういう工場で働いてたんだけど、もう戦争がどんどん進んでいくとそういう人も兵隊として、出兵するってことになっていきます。
So we in the American Legion, about 2012, more or less, Peggy has Japanese American friends, and the Japan Society, we got to translate it, the voice translated. We made sure they got back to Japan. Those are photographs, actual full-size photographs that a man did for us at free, at cost. And they're printed on canvas. So this way we get to keep the actual memorial, but the real, it belongs to the family back then. So we'll feel good about that. One of the best things I ever did. It took me a while to make up my mind.
They were very happy too. The families, yes.
Was it a mitzvah? That's a Jewish word.
Mitzvah, yeah, not a mikvah. A mikvah is something else.
Mikvah is
It's a mitzvah. Yeah. It's my daughter-in-law, yeah. She's Jewish. Yeah.
Found it.
で2012年にこれを返そうっていう。
It was an educational program, right? For Yokohama. That's I got a kick out of it. He didn't think it was, I don't know. He didn't know Japanese from Chinese, but I did. So that's what it was, a Japanese training rifle. Now this is an actual, real Japanese rifle here, which actually it would shoot bullets.
で真ん中のはで訓練用の、ライフル銃です。だから実際の弾は祝杯はゲーム。
I bought that in an antique store, and the lady said, "Well, it's got a chip out of it. $5."
OK。でこれ実はアンティークショップで見つけたんですけど、
Most of them are crushed. I mean, you know.
ちょっと欠けてるから5ドルで買ったそうですけど、このものとしては非常に貴重なものですね。
So yeah, that was cool. We love doing it. It's great. It shouldn't be forgotten. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's do some more stuff around the museum here. Or?
Okay.
Yeah, we've got time.
All right, I came out to take a small break. The students are still upstairs finishing their tour of the museum. Had some nice conversations with everybody. They kind of made me feel like a celebrity. They were taking photos with me, so that was kind of nice. But from here, they're supposed to go to the fire department, which is a couple buildings down, to do a tour of there. So I might join them, but since I am in my hometown, and I am on daddy duty. At some point, I am going to have to leave to pick my kids up off the school bus, but then I can bring them to my mother's and I'll come back out and join the party yet again.
And you're nursing? Welfare. Yeah, that's a big one.
I'd like to introduce a lady who needs no introduction, Peggy Mulligan. She's a wonderful person. She really helped to get the whole idea of the Japan's flags being returned to Japan. And it resulted in this other goodness. One goodness results in another goodness. And here we are. Go for it, kid.
ペギーさんですけれども、日本に国旗を返そうっていうことを思いついた、方です。で、そのことが、素晴らしいことより、その素晴らしいことのおかげでまた素晴らしいことだねっていう交流になっています。どうしようね。
Konnichiwa. On behalf of Socrates Post 72 and Woodstock Post 1026, a small token of our appreciation for you being here. And in here, please take. Do you know? Do you? I'm sorry? Okay. I might need you to translate what is a county fair, Dutchess County Fair.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, what it is, what they do. Okay, so.
カウンティーフェアで入手したもの。
Okay, so take one.
Thank you.
I'll tell you why in a minute. You're welcome. Am I missing?
カウンティはね、軍ですから、農業祭みたいなのをそこでやるんですよ、毎年1回、夏に大概。8月末ぐらいにね。で、そこでは、美味しいものを食べたり、それから牛が来たり、いろいろそういう動物と知り合って子供たちが。で、結構大きいよね。いろんなとこからも集まってきて。でやっぱりいろんなこういう小さなお土産屋さんとかがあって行くと家族揃って楽しめると。でさ小川で集めてきました。ちょっとね化石っぽいのがついてると思いますがだいたいカンブリア紀ぐらいで、5億年ぐらい前のかな。ここら辺の地層は割合古いんですよね。だからラッキーな人は貝がついてるかなっていう感じだけどもはいもしねご自分で石とかあんまり興味なかったら興味のある人にあげてください。ちょっとここの思い出に。
I forgot, she told me. It's of a plant or something.
はいどうぞ。はいはいはいどうぞ。はい、はい、あとは、はい。
ありがとうございます。
特に石がすごい好きっていう人いますか？でっかいの持ってきたんですけど。荷物になるって書いてまだ3個ぐらい余ってるから、大丈夫ないかと。私この友達いますよ。はい。あとでっかい石でもいいっていう人がいましたら、ちょっとお願いします。
それは岩本が言われた。
これは実でもないんですけども、ただ重くてね大変だけど買いましてね。興味がある方、誰もいないです。重いからね。お土産だから。ある？誰かいる？いらないですか。
私が。
はい、じゃあそうよ。
それすごいかっこいい。
Is that a fossil? Yeah. So small ones and a bigger one.
Yes, I have very big ones.
Yeah.
So
I would like to say a word.
Yes, actually, we'd like to have something for you. So two food. We'll see then. You go through the end. Maybe you can decorate this here.
Oh, yeah. Do I get both of them?
Yeah, both of them.
Wow,
Yeah.
Obrigado.
And tea.
Oh, tea. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
You can, well, you can share.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Come and get it.
Thank you.
Sensitive.
I use chopsticks around.
Okay, I have food for you.
Oh, man.
This book, I contributed the. I'm sorry, this is written in Japanese, but I contributed the report of the returning of the flags.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh.
Next one. This is Kobayakawa Shusei. He's the paintist. And the most famous paint he did is this one. Look at this.
Yeah,
This is the
soldier.
soldier
With the
and
flag.
the flag. So flag was the kind of name tag for him.
Yes.
Yes. Mhm. So he drew these Japanese flags
Oh.
and these soldiers and flags. Yes. So I'd like to give it to you.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Oh. And I'm sure if we want
Ah,
this
you can-
translated, that Mpoko or Rico would be happy to
that's
read. No, the section that
Section
Oh yeah, only
Yeah.
the section.
Yeah,
But
okay.
this is the postcard of the.
oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Yes.
very nice. Yeah, thank you.
This is a booklet. Brochure of Nimi University. Nimi University. Yes.
Yeah, Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much for having us.
Yes. Yes.
I want to thank you all very much for playing the American national anthem and the Japanese national anthem. They're my two favorite national anthems. I love both of them. Kiamo is very beautiful.
今日はアメリカ国歌を歌っていただきましてとてもありがとうございます。それから日本の国歌も歌せていただいてありがとうございます。その2つの国歌が、世界中の国歌の中で1番、2番美しいものだと思います。Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
And one more thing. Our message.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes, everybody sign.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's
Oh,
great.
nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you all very much.
He's our fire commissioner in charge of the fire department.
Okay.
And he'll be taking you on the tour of the firehouse.
今日消防局長さんが来てくださってい
Walk
ます。
around there, walk out to the firehouse if you want. They're around there. See what it says.
Get them ready to go.
Bob Chappelle?
All right, we wrapped up everything here at the Legion. Finished off with a gift exchange. If you couldn't tell, or maybe you didn't hear, they were given fossils, a little trinket stone fossil, and a ornament from the local county fair. So from here, we're gonna make our way down the road, and they're gonna be given a tour of the firehouse. So that's what we'll do next.
I've been a volunteer firefighter for 50 years, so I've had a lot of experience. I've been involved with this fire department since I joined when I was 18 years old, so you can do the math and figure out how old I am. But we have this firehouse here was built in 1941 after we lost our firehouse, believe it or not, to a fire. So we've got that firehouse built here, and then there's another one across the creek, which is down maybe a mile or so, maybe a kilometer. Trying to get to the right units of measure for you. So down there we have another firehouse, and up here we have a ladder truck that was built in 2023. There's a fire engine, which is called a pumper truck, which is across the street, and we'll take a look at those in a minute. But that was built in 2002. And then our rescue, where this is like a utility truck that we use for traffic controls and those kinds of
So, your name?
things. Mike.
私の名前はマイクですが、こちらの消防署の紹介をしますが、消防隊員は、日本でいうと消防団員みたいな感じで全員ボランティアです。だから給料をもらって働いている消防隊員というのはいない、そういう自治組織になっています。で、
Couldn't have turned that down. So some people are going to be showing up to take the trucks. So we'll just hang.
Okay.
Hang here for a minute. Just.
Alright, okay. で、ここから1
So I am responding allows us to see where the fire is. It actually gives us a map, GPS map, and as well as we can tell our fire chief that we're responding to the fire. So that allows us to respond to the fire. So some folks will be showing up here in a few minutes to take the trucks. So right now we know 1, 2, 3, 4 people are on their way.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to respond now, and I'm at the station, so they know that I'm here, ready to go.
That's good.
So that's.
I'm sorry to say, but it's a very good time.
And it sounds like it's not too terrible. So hopefully we'll find out as soon as we get there.
Okay.
So I will stay here with you. I'm sure the rest of our firefighters can handle the situation. So I'll stay here with you. So I think maybe this is a good time for us to go look at one of the...
But before that...
Sure. Oh, yes. Yes, you may. I'm sorry.
Because I'm not doing anything anyway. All right.
So, yeah, so you can show them when somebody gets here to drive first.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Bob, you might want to get your gear on.
I saw the chief going down.
Just want to let you know it's me and Bob here without a driver.
Copy that, camera.
Copy.
They do have a museum in there, but I think filming the fire call and them coming in and then leaving would be interesting to show. Not everybody gets to see the behind the scenes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and film this and then I'll join the group here in a couple minutes. Well, unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a false alarm. So they're all getting undressed. No action scene. Maybe the longer we stick around here, maybe we do get an action scene. But not this time.
So that's kind of gives you an idea of the scope of the problem. That's all.
で、この消防署では、私が50年前に消防団員になった時にはボランティアが120人いたけれども、今は35人に減っています。それから州全体として見た時にも、自分の友達の家が火災に遭いまして、それで、そこの火を消して戻ってきた人たちにお母さんがそのコーヒーとかを出してねぎらっているっていうのが非常に思い出に残っています。
ボランティアが言ったのは、その若者の意識が変わったのか、教育が変わったのか、どうして減ったのか、原因があったら教えてください。
So you said the number of volunteers are decreasing.
Yes.
So her question is that what is the cause of the problem? Like the mentality is changing, or the education is changing, or what? What's the answer?
Excellent question.
素晴らしいですね。
It is a complicated problem, right? So I'm going to use a Japanese term. We really need an Ishikawa diagram to understand.
Ishikawa diagram.
The fishbone diagram. Do you know what a fishbone diagram is?
Well, actually, I'm sorry. Fishbone
So
diagram.
fishbone an Ishikawa is a fishbone diagram where you take a complex problem and you analyze it, right? So to your point, it is an attitude problem. It is a time problem economically, because a lot of people have to work 1 or 2 jobs here in the U.S. now. It's a lot of work to be a volunteer firefighter today, right? So to become what we call a qualified interior firefighter takes about 140 hours of training before you can put any of the equipment on that we have on our trucks. So it's a multifaceted, complex problem.
非常に難しい複雑な問題だと思いますので、それを説明するときに石川さんという人の、フィッシュボーン
ダイアグラム。
そのさ、聞いたことある。魚の骨、で表す。知ってる。The fire was distinguished by the volunteers, group of volunteers. Do they have to pay you?
No. The volunteer fire service is part of our tax base. So our equipment is paid for by the taxpayers. So, and all our safety equipment is paid for by the taxpayers. We buy our own uniforms. We have uniforms that we wear. We buy for parades and that kind of stuff. But everything that's required for firefighting is paid for by the taxpayer.
Oh, okay.
So they essentially pay us, but we don't get any salaries or anything.
あ、で、まあ、まずノーです。払わなくてもいいです。で、すべての器具とか、そういったものは全部税金で賄われています。ただし、さっきのパレードとかで使う制服とかは自分で。
I'm not sure.
I think so.
I did, my father-in-law passed away a couple of years ago, and cleaning out his house and everything, I found the Hudson Valley Convention book. It was like the 9th convention that they had. So I have that in my possession. I want to donate it. I just don't know how to donate it and
Well, they're
to
supposed
keep
to have,
it so everybody can see it, but not.
they're supposed to have scrapbooks here from from Mr. Hassinger. And
I haven't found any here, but I haven't looked myself. You know what I mean?
huge.
I just,
There's 2 of them,
you know what I mean?
and they're supposed to be here.
So I'm sure they are probably underneath there.
But they have all of the programs from HVA, I think.
Right.
Starting with Catskill, and then Tri-State, and then the next generation, which was more, and then it kept getting bigger and bigger.
An officer seat, and this is where we have a touchpad here where we get, I showed you the I Am Responding app. That also comes up on this, so that we have a map if we're going somewhere. So we not only respond to our own fire district, but within the confine, we have a thing called a mutual aid system, where we might be going to another town. So it's very handy for us to have a map, a GPS map of where we're going. So that's, and whoever's sitting in this seat, generally an officer, would navigate with the driver to get us to where that location is. Plus the communication equipment there, the radios that we use for communicating.
Well, unfortunately, it is time to go get my kids off the school bus. So I need to run home, wait for the bus, wait for another bus, since I got kids that go to 2 different schools. So I'm gonna grab them, drop them off with my mother, and then I'm gonna attempt to come back to the Legion. Hopefully they haven't gone on to their next stop, but their next stop after this is just for ice cream. But the owner of the ice cream shop, by the a man by the name of Bob Circasano, is a very generous man in this town, and he's got quite the collection of cars and 50s memorabilia, and which is another video that might be worth doing, just checking out his car dealership, because that is a very impressive collection. But he owns the ice cream shop as well. He has a Good Humor truck, a 1950s version, so he may have that there, but won't know till I get there. So first kids, and then come back. See you in a little bit. All right, I'm back home. But I thought the Japanese viewers might find it interesting to see an American student getting off her school bus. So I already got the boy. I'm gonna film the girl getting off the bus. And since the next stop is ice cream, I might as well take the kids. So once Avery's off the bus, we're gonna go get some ice cream.
Dad, where are we going?
We're gonna go get some ice cream.
Yay!
Well, made it over to the ice cream shop, but I don't see any students here. Did we miss them? or are we early? I'm going to ask the girl as we're buying ice cream. She'll tell us. And it does appear that we are early. So it looks like the fire trucks keeping them busy. But we will be here when they arrive to have ice cream. I believe so.
Okay, I didn't know who got on.
Oh, there he is.
Yay, Bob! After this goes, we're ready to go back to the Meatballs, right? How long are you here in the States?
Two more days in it. 2 more days in it.
Oh, New York City?
Yes.
Go, enjoy.
What'd she do, Avery? Did she give you something?
Yes.
What'd she give you?
Kitty chocolate. Okay.
Oh, that was nice.
Cherry chocolate chunk. Okay. コーンでいいですか？コーンかカップか決めてね。はいね。
Small, medium, large.
ああ、サイズは？
Small.
Small? Okay.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Good, good.
Good.
What are you waiting on? Yep. Kevin, what are you waiting on?
Oh, I'm good.
You sure? You don't want nothing? Come on.
Really not enough. Yeah, big
What?
But everybody seems to be enjoying their ice cream. Again, big thanks to Bob Circasano, owner of Sawyer Ice Cream here. Covered the price of all the students out of his own pocket. And that's the kind of man he is. So from here, it's almost time to say goodbye. They're going to be getting on their bus. And until next time. So me, I'll stick around for the goodbyes. And then I'll do my goodbye. Just want to say goodbye to you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
A pleasure hanging out with you all today.
Okay, yes.
So until next time.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. I have something for you.
Oh, something for me. Very nice.
Okay, good, good. Bye.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
I like him.
Go to Japan? Hey, you going back to Japan? Yeah, I'm going back to Japan.
Well, that concludes my day out. Big thanks to the American Legion and my father for inviting me out to this. It was fun to film it. Great people. Got to meet a lot of new friends. And maybe we'll do it again next year. We'll see. But for right now, I got one more child I need to go pick up from my mother. So I need to leave. Go pick her up, bring everybody home. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Big hello to everyone in Japan. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.